Well, how's everybody doing today? Candymeal showed up yesterday, so I can show you guys that. And I think we're going to try to get started on chopping corn, so see what kind of trouble we can get into here today. And we'll go from there, so I'll check back a little later when we get done with chores. That's the first batch with the candy meal in it. Guess we'll see how they do this week, see if anything changes production-wise or component-wise. But at the moment, if we can save a little money on corn, it'll be worth it just for that. I'm sure, like anything else, the more people start feeding it, the more expensive it's going to get. And for too long, you'd be better off just to buy corn. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we're down under the hydro here. Changed the oil in it last night. I need to give it a bath. I'm going to change hydraulic filters. These things, I got one here just like any other international. But there's also a filter, canister filter in here for the hydrostat. You always want to make sure on these tractors that you keep your oil up real good, use good Hytran, keep your filters changed, because granted they mainly say heat's what kills your hydro, so I never try to I don't pull wagons out of the field with this, only use it at the bagger. I really baby this thing because to have that hydro rebuilt, you're probably looking at 10 to 14,000. We'll avoid that if we can, so I'm going to try to get out of the way, and I'm sure oil's going to come out of there. And we'll get these filters changed out and put a speed hitch on. We'll get bagging here eventually. Alright, here's the first load. It's plenty wet. There it is back here. I'll let this fill up a little bit. And we'll pull the park and brake on the tractor and get the brakes set. And we're off and running. Fingers crossed. Well, we're on load number 5. It's a little slow going getting those fields opened up, but making progress. Long way to go. got 10 loads in the bag. Dad's gonna finish filling up the wagons. And my pit was whole chuck full, so take advantage of a little room out in the field. Then I gotta get to the barn, and then we'll get some wagons unloaded after milking. Go, go, go! Alright, after chores here. Blew a line on the 40 here tonight, so take that off and get that fixed in the morning. And I got the 3 wagons filled up. I gotta get unloaded. And we'll see if we can get a little more accomplished tomorrow and go from there. So I guess I will get that line off and we'll check back after a bit. At least it's in an easy spot. It's right out front on the tilt, so not like the last one where I had to get the booms up in the air. That was a mess. So pretty simple. It's this one right here. Gotta have something break, at least it's something easy. At the moment anyway, so we'll check back after a while. Alright. Let that warm up for a bit. Getting the old hydro here. Wish I had some better lights on the hydro. I got some LED bulbs put in there one of these days, but don't really use it that much at night, so we'll get around to it one of these days. So, we'll go fetch me a wagon, we'll get after it. So you can get kind of an idea how tall the corn is. Pretty well up to the cab. Not quite as tall as the chopper box, but it's pretty close. The corn we got down that side road in the field I rent, that'd be taller than chopper boxes. That stuff's really got some height to her. We did plant a different variety, some later planted corn. That's not quite as tall as this, but seems like it's got way more leaves on it. So I'm gonna mark in the bags and just out of curiosity's sake, see how everything tests on it. See if the shorter with more leaves is a better quality feed than the taller, or just kind of comparison's sake, I guess. So I guess with this one pulled up and keep on moving. Alright, I got everything unloaded. Shut this show down, and I think in the morning I'll try to grab a handful of that candymeal, and I'll show you guys that. It's gonna take, I would say, at least a week to figure out how that stuff's gonna feed, so I'll keep you guys posted on how that feeds out, and we'll go from there. So anyways, I guess I'm gonna shut this show down and head home. We'll check back sometime tomorrow. Alright, I got a couple of minutes while the mixer's finishing up here. So this is candymeal. And those are nerds. They're still good too. Smells like sweet tarts over here. Sometimes you find some Skittles. Cows are eating it really good so far. Oh, that's I don't know what that is, part of a gummy worm or something? So yeah, I will update everybody in about a week or so, or two. Maybe the next video we'll see what happens. It's gonna take a while to see how cows respond to this stuff. Just got a tarp covering my bunker at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna keep moving here and check back after a while. Well, just a sign of how today's gonna go. Didn't even get started yet. Something broke. See, we got a crack on the other side too. Somebody had welded this thing once, but I use the old stick welder. Wind's blowing pretty good. I'll blow my gas away on the MIG welder. I can't quite get this in the shed. So, check back in a bit. Well, I blew a steering line on the front of the hydro. And it blew so bad I can't even get the wheels to turn. It's halfway in the driveway up there. And of course it's, you know, Saturday, 2 in the afternoon, no one's open. So, I guess we'll put some fuel in the Comfort King here, put a hitch on her, and have at her with this. And the Comfort King saves the day. I wouldn't want to pull out of the fields with this though. It ain't got any fluid in the tires and no weights. It's kind of a light tractor, but be fine for up here. If I tell you that first bag of corn silage, we didn't have hardly a lick of trouble. The second one we're working on, just never ending. One thing after another today. Well, I guess I'm going to call this one good enough. I'm going to get through chores here again today, and it was supposed to rain last night. It didn't, so go figure. I was hoping for a rainy day, get caught up on some other stuff, but I guess we'll keep moving. See if we can get all these early planted corn chopped out, and we'll switch over to hay. We'll see what kind of mess we get into. So, while I think of it, does anybody know the difference between California and the Titanic? Titanic still had its lights on when it sunk. So anyways, I'll keep you guys posted on how that candymeal feeds and whatnot, and we'll keep moving here, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. We'll catch everybody later.